Hey y'all, welcome to WatchaMania. It's your AEW Dynamite Seattle, Washington 2 Watchalong and live reactions for June 25th, 2025. I'm your host, Avi Devon, joined by my co-host, Wyatt Apple. I am much bigger than this, it's gotta be sorted.
The big leaguing begins. Hello, everybody.
Welcome in, everybody. Go position stream, appreciate you. Kind of in a mess. There we go. Hey there, Lone Star. How goes, fam? I see we still got the Grand Slam layouts. Don't you worry. We'll get that sorted out in a moment. But yeah, how we doing, everybody? How's your week's been? We didn't have a rewind yesterday due to schedule arrangements and such, which was worth, by the way. But yes, rewinds will still be coming to you Saturday and maybe Sunday. At least one of those two. I'm gonna get that sorted out. Things have changed a lot since that schedule was made. What about you, Wyatt? How you doing?
I'm doing very well. Bit tired, but got an energy drink to keep me going, so we'll be all right.
Felt that. Doing well. How about you? Good to hear, Lone Star. Yeah, it's been pretty good. It has been a whirlwind adventure. I'll say that, y'all. I'm in a very different position in life than I was even a month ago. So it's kind of a wild time, we'll say. So here for Kota, Mans is built like a badass, and we love it. Yes, dude is in like the best shape he's been in years. I love that for him. I didn't even realize, he came out there without his shirt intentionally. It's like, no, I need them to see this work.
I didn't do all this for nothing.
Let's sort that out Friday. No, it's my bad for not being here in the past. Even my room's having issues. Aw, no worries. Yo, dope. Glad to hear it, my man. Let me get myself sorted so I can make myself not be as big or as pale. I look so pale. Why do I look so pale?
All right, bad yapples, get the dev writers. They're going down.
The bad apples and the dev. I don't know if I like this one. Wait, what? The what writers?
You heard me.
Wild.
It was
okay.
Are the delicious devs like
no?
delicious apples?
If Kota is really back to 100, this roster is fun. No, I'm so. And apparently he's got his visa issues worked out. So I'm wondering if this means permanent Kota Ibushi in here in the States.
Yes.
All right, let's get this show on the road. Do apologize for the hold up because I just saw it and it's now 8 o'clock. I really can't do this 5-minute thing like this. Apologies about that, y'all. Please do leave a thumbs up, though, if you're still looking to support us, regardless of the kerfuffledness. Still waiting for Nord to open up as it goes. Calling Kota's. Yo, Kota versus Takeshita for All In would be epic. Didn't they share the ring in that trios match 2 years
ago? Ooh, that's tasty.
Right, dude. Gonna not get a copyright claim this week.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Right into it.
My bad, y'all. We've missed a bit of a brawl. As Mercedes is apparently whooping that ass. My mind when he came back on Saturday. I wish I would have recorded it. Right? No, you can see our face in the thumbnail. Our actual faces were so stupid. The way I was just like, I can't even replicate it. I just was like, I went back and I double checked, and I'm pretty sure all my gasps were flabber.
No, when I saw you put that up for the thumbnail for it, I was like, oh my god, I made that face with a Nintendo hat? Damn it.
Oh? Okay. I was stunned for it already. Jumped like a little kid. So I heard the music and I'm like, it can't be, right? Am I just mishearing things?
You see, I'm not familiar with his song as much, so when it played, I was like, huh? And then I was like, oh no way!
You see, when it hit, like the thing, right? Like, here's the thing: I have only heard his song so many times. Oh, Mina! And Mercedes Luther and who's this one? It is kind of crazy considering she kind of falls right into the category of people that AEW recently said they wouldn't want to sign.
Well, let the games begin. The game's already well underway, Taz, as we close in on All In Texas, the AEW Women's World Championship.
Well, starting tonight off with a little bit of a bang.
Right? Mercedes definitely needed to get her lick back, I suppose. The way they have the graphic of her with only one title.
Yeah, false advertisement.
Now it's not. It never was title for title, Alex. It was always for the women's world title because the Owen Hart Cup.
Your founding fathers, Matthew and Nicholas, your executive vice presidents of AEW. Hey, Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland, you guys are teaming up in a tag match tonight. It's in the second hour, and well,
Wait. No.
what?
We happened to use a little bit of our backstage influence to
Did we?
bump that tag team match up a little bit.
When is the?
Hey, Swerve, Ospreay, I hope you're prepared because that match isn't later tonight.
Oh my God!
It actually is right now. So go ahead and cue up.
Okay, Swerve's announced titles.
All right.
Maybe you were thinking of the Kenny Omega match? Because I knew there was a few people who wanted it to be a title for title match because they want to see the TBS title get unified into the world title to make room for the tag titles. Personally, I'm at the point where like we've done too much with it to get rid of it. I think we should keep the TBS title. You know, just make it work. We should just feature women more. Like what? This isn't hard, guys.
Well, you see, it's not hard, but that's the hard part. It's just giving them the TV time they deserve.
I guess so.
Like,
oh, I like it. That's hilarious. Oh, Spray. Hit us with the zoom. There it is. Well, I love that it's like the zoom is just like it's aimless. It's not trying to get to anything. It's just like, and then we pan over 15 degrees and zoom in 40, and that's it. Did Ospreay have time to stretch? You see, that's a great call because like I don't know about y'all, but I don't start working out before I put my gym gear on. You know what I mean? So like I don't see myself being like, oh, let me stretch before I put my gear on, just in case the call to action strikes. Even now to put on the shirt at this point, if it was just gonna be for the entrance, bro.
pizza record 1-0. What the hell is this shit?
What is this? Oh, wait, huh? Did I change it to the wrong one? I changed it to the wrong one. Good catch. I would have sat there the whole time. Nobody else was like, wait, what? Wyatt's like, no, you give me my credit, motherfucker.
I didn't put my stomach through all this pizza pain for nothing.
Did I not save it? Gotta fix it. I got so many windows open. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay, there we go. Gonna have to do it on the other windows too. Yes, I did put on the Fighter Fest nameplates, Rhea. Because here's the thing. Why came on right when we went into this 3-week string of special Dynamite, so I had to make special layouts. So the quicker thing to make tonight's layout, as you can tell, I was late to getting the show up and running. the quicker route was simply to just re-edit the ones that already existed.
That's
And-
okay. Will was late for the opener, so.
Well, yeah, but the
Clearly.
difference is they were told their match was starting in the second hour. I wasn't told the show was starting in the second hour.
Everyone else seemed to be ready except for Will.
Well, yeah, I mean, the jobbers, what else are they going to do?
Oh my god.
What else are they gonna
Damn,
I say that as it's
dude.
Blake Christian and G Lonson. Wow. You tell I'm out of sorts. The way I didn't even catch myself before saying it. Normally I'll catch myself, but then still say it anyways, just to own the fact that I was going to make the mistake. But no, just fully follow through.
Give our Devin some love. He's all over the place, but he does it for out of the good of his heart for all of us.
You say give Devin some love, and then bam, here comes Dresden Tusk with the 20 gifted memberships. Dude, the 20 gifted memberships. Big fucking being like,
yeah,
hey,
dog.
big hearts to you, dude. Big shouts out to
Oh, yeah,
Dresden
dude.
Tusk.
Hell yeah.
Thank him in the chat for your emotes if you got them. Come, Kurt, we got you, dude. Welcome in, man. What hell of an entrance, by the way.
It's like they're on my payroll or something.
So
Hell yeah,
let's
look
get
at all
you
these
in
names.
here.
I haven't even seen half of these people.
Some of them, it's been a while since I've seen it. Yo, Riga got one. Joe got one. I saw Ben got one. Haha, Astro got one. Got. George, haven't seen him in a while. Got him. 20 memberships. That's incredible, dude. Thank you.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, y'all. Thank Mercy in the chat. Thank Dusk in the chat for your newfound emotes with the emotes. We got a few. Wow, and
Oh,
so
we get
what's
more
even
now, huh?
awesome is they all went off perfectly. Like it looks like they all went off. YouTube did not withhold any memberships. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is not what we wanted though. Yeah, they all went off. I'm glad for you, fam, because I know that can be frustrating. That happened to me not too long ago when I decided to come and do a chat, and I was like, sure enough.
And the founding fathers greeted understandably by the chorus of boos, but Blake Christian, the drop kick.
Bro, I'll be back. Oh, hey, Jesse, what's up, my man? I didn't realize you were... Did you pop in earlier? Did I miss you? What do you mean, be back? Okay, well, hi, bye then.
Okay, hi, bye.
Live on Dynamite continues. Ospreay and Swerve, an uphill battle ahead.
And Swerve and Ospreay have to be careful, Taz. We've talked about how talented Christian is, undefeated in singles
Ooh,
and
yeah.
Ring of Honor. Taking a big jump.
All right, let's try to hit it. We're seeing names on YouTube back to this scamming ways. Nah, the way it's like, let me go double check just in case. What an
They
eye.
always gotta, tax. They gotta pocket the taxes,
Right?
No.
Dusk,
God.
dude, are you serious? I
Another
feel like
ten.
Dusk is testing YouTube now to see if they're
For
gonna.
real?
This time they did it. Oh, that's rough. Still, thank you so much for the sentiment, dude. That neckline is criminal. Don't you love how it's just like at his abdomen? Still, Dusk, thank you so much. I'm sorry YouTube tried you just now. You see, it's a scam. Save your monies.
Need to pull a Karen Marsh. I need to speak to your manager.
Trying to pick a limb here. Let's see how that goes for them. Not sure it's gonna work out well. I do it pretty well myself, Dusk. I'm coming off the tail end of a cold right now and other things, but yeah. Yeah. See, it's a scheme. So.
Doing all right today. Work has got me kind of whooped, so I'm tired. Allergies are kicking in with all the dust in between, so got a little bit of a cough still. Feels like it's been a month, but
Yeah. Cold v Deathin. What? He said, apparently I'm not prepared either. None of my mods has open. No worries. It's one of those days, y'all. I'll leave it at that.
Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay, they've both made their appeals to Hangman Adam Page.
Summer vibes. You can never predict them.
Where is that from?
Eddie, bruh.
I had a feeling it was summer vibes. You would. That's right. That's right.
Summer.
Double D was my guy, dude.
Hell yeah.
That was my dude. Everyone was like Ed or Eddie. I'm like, no. Double D is the man. Okay. Double D made me secure about being so neurotic as a kid. I wasn't labeling everything, but everything had a spot. Everything had a way to go. And oh man, don't you dare disrupt that.
I was definitely an Ed. Ha ha ha. Double D.
We rush to the right side, every ref say right.
Penelope.
Buttered toast. Hey there, Dresden. Welcome in. You missed AEW. I'm glad that you're able to make it here, fam. Because, yeah, tonight's show is going to be an epic one. It's looked like we're really ramping up the builds to All In, you know? I'm not sure if you saw this, but we got 2 4-ways to determine the number one contender, not the number one contender, the number 1 spot in the Casino Gauntlets.
You know, all week, for some reason, I thought All In was
we
this
took advantage.
weekend. And I'm like, holy shit.
Nah, it's coming up soon, though, and yeah, it's going to be rough.
yeah.
No, I did. Yeah, no, yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. It seems like we just snuck on a few other matches. Like for example, didn't know about this one, nor did I know about the Hangman Beast Mortos until Jordan came in the chat earlier, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, there wasn't too much announced for this show.
Yeah, we had the 4 matches, but it definitely didn't feel like a full card, you know.
Right.
Jackson looking on as Swerve Strickland breaks through Blake Christian. Breaks through Lee Johnson.
Whose house?
Swerve's house.
Whose house?
Swerve's house.
Position. Getting 2 for 1 there. The buckle bomb in the corner.
Who's that little? He like did the monkey into the uppercut.
Did the monkey.
You know what I mean? He maybe it's just because we made the be such a bit right now, but he did the little dance, like at least just one wiggle before throwing the lifter.
a lot of great matches. Miles away from Swerve Strickland's hometown. Like 1 week from tonight, we will be just minutes away from Matthew and Nicholas Jackson's hometown. But hold on a second, Swerve Strickland. Oh, right, Dynamite 300 next week in Ontario, California. It's gonna be awesome.
Can we Ricochet and active? Yo, let's get it. AR Fox and Ricochet would be great.
Yeah, I like that actually.
Rancho Cucamonga. Yeah, that's right, because that's like right out. That's in the Ontario, California area, isn't it?
Rancho Cuca Cuck Bucks.
No, what?
What? Oh my god.
You did
Hidden
what
Blade.
you could. You tried.
Hidden Blade.
Brainbuster, what a combination there by Swerve and Ospreay.
Left field jab is left field. The way Ospreay is like pointing for the longest.
Oh.
How do I time Wyatt out?
You have to
Technically,
have
Rhea does have the authority to disconnect you from this stream right now. Oh my god, I did not realize the power she holds.
Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay showed their quality. And wait a second. Hold on. It's Swerve and Ospreay.
The way that
Also-
Nick was about to use the chair as a shield.
Yeah, see? The buck. Never mind.
God, it's both of you.
They got their chair in the corner.
Not only me, but the rest of us had to deal with this bullcrap from these EVPs right here. been having, I'm not going to go another year dealing with you two.
Oh, yeah?
So how about we do something about it?
Yeah, the writing's been on this wall, on the wall for weeks now, Alex. I'm here for it.
The most dangerous man in AEW.
Pretty much.
Assassin, Swerve Strickland. Will Ospreay.
What about it?
Against the Young Bucks. And I got just the perfect place to do it.
Yeah, what?
Corpse House.
Is that what you want?
I don't know if you guys feel it, but I feel we should up the stakes just a little bit.
Oh? All right, now this is the part that's interesting to me.
There's a certain level of respect that we have to feel forced, that we have to give to you guys.
You see, Lone Star, I don't know.
Founding fathers of AEW, but the reality is, it's because of the people that supported you that were the reason that AEW existed. And tell me,
I hope so, though.
but I believe we're all done.
This is a dream team right here.
Keep abusing.
Arguably the best tag team in the world versus two of the best singles guys in the world as a tag team.
This place, so let's strip that power from you. All in, Swerve Ospreay, the Young Bucks. Put the EVP titles on the line.
Oh,
I think they mean they'll step down as EVPs. I don't think they mean like Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay become EVP. Okay, that one dude's head honked off the ground, and Ospreay coming up like, "Yeah, that was so cool. You saw that shit."
yeah. We'll need some clarification on that, but
I'm pretty sure.
interesting.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure based on how he was describing it, up until that last part at least, it just is they step down. The EVP tour, I mean, championships.
What are your tattoos? We're gonna be here for a while, bud.
I don't know a lot of wrestling at the moment. No worries, Dusk. The way, when I first got into wrestling, believe it or not, Wikipedia was my go-to. Wow, my hair is all over the place. Wikipedia was how I learned a lot of standard wrestling lore. Because all I would do is just like, how I would learn is like, let me just look at this wrestler I like, and then look what their whole career was. Like, oh, Jeff Hardy? All right, Jeff Hardy debuts in 1993, and then just read through all of that up until his main point. Okay, now Matt Hardy. Scrolling down. Okay, cool. Batista. And like, I literally just did that, and then eventually I was like, wait, this person had a career outside of WWE. Okay, what is this Ring of Honor? Okay, whoa, why'd they switch his names? It was Bryan Danielson before? Okay. And like, Claudio Castagnoli. What even is a Castagnoli? Wikipedia a lot when it comes to wrestling. You see, yeah, like the thing is, you hear so many people be like, don't trust Wikipedia as a source, right? And like, this is not me being like, educate yourself through Wikipedia. I'm just saying that's what I did. It worked, and it seems like, funny enough, I seem to have more wrestling knowledge than most people would expect. Like, I always cite to it, the co-founder of WatchMania, Jesse Chapman, he was in the industry. He's retired now. He decided to just be on the side of the barricade kind of thing. But he was legitimately convinced for weeks that, well, not for weeks, for like days, that I was just ribbing him, that I was actually somebody who was in the biz and was just trying to pretend like I wasn't because of the things I knew. What happened to Will's eye? I think it just black eye will catch up with you every now and then. Did Matt ever win singles gold away from Jeff? Away from Jeff? At least at the time I was looking through all that stuff, no. I since then I couldn't say, but in 2008 when I was educating myself through Wikipedia, that was not the case. What happened to Will's eye? I think he's good. What?
I was gonna say, is Will's eye, is that from the eating the super kicks from the Bucks protecting Swerve, or was that?
No, you're right. That is it.
I don't know if it's a real black eye or like, whatever, but I mean, good timing for it, I suppose, if it is a real black eye.
Right?
If it's not from that, they could use it for that.
It was because U.S. No, he's saying Matt. I thought the question was, did Matt win a championship from Jeff? Because I know Matt's won singles titles. He won the U.S. title, then he won the ECW title. He's a former 2-time TNA World Heavyweight Champion. I know he's won singles gold, guys. I know these things. Don't come on now, me Ben. Oh, yes, he was also Cruiserweight Champion, version 1.0.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, I'm being shut at one point. Yep. But nowadays, they just seem to wrestle. Yeah, they seem to definitely abbreviate it a lot more. It used to be like, on this week, this thing happened. On that week, that thing happened. And now it just seems to be like, this was the general premise of the storyline happening over the summer of 2022. You know, and it's like, okay, it feels much less informative. Like, it didn't ever make me feel like I needed to go back and watch things, save for like isolated matches. I was like, oh, Shawn Michaels and Triple H had a Hell in a Cell match? I need to see that. I mean, I didn't need to see that. It was a fucking 15-minute match, dude. Why did we do that? Batista versus Triple H, I think that was a little bit better, just because like it felt like the pace fitted more as two like slugger heavyweights, you know. But I don't know. Even then, well, now the joke is dead. Is this team been confirmed, Kylie? Swerve, because I'd be so down for that team, but they're opposite alignments at the moment.
Yeah, no, they'd be a really good tag team, absolutely.
Do you not realize what you just did?
Dumbass.
Trick you just played? Oh, you're so stupid. Per the AEW employee handbook, you put your hands on an AEW official. Yeah. You know what that means? That means that you're suspended for the week without pay. Get his ass out.
He's fucking.
I can't with this guy.
Hey, relax, guys. Hey, okay? Yeah. I want to introduce my new friends. Well. Oh, boys.
Who would have thought? From the days of Okada and Roppongi Vice and Chaos, feuding with you guys and
Bro's looking like Lance Vance from GTA Vice City.
Listen, we have a long
You. That's good.
one common goal. That's right. That one common goal.
That took me a second.
All he needs is the white blazer.
Yeah.
Unified champion. And it's common goals. The other common goal is to hurt Kenny Omega. And what better way to hurt Kenny Omega than to hurt his golden lover, Trent? Guys, I want you to watch what I'm about to do to Ibushi. I think you're gonna
That's it.
I like that.
Appreciate you, Alex.
Maybe this is gonna work out after all, huh?
Oh.
Oh, look at this.
Remember, this is the temporary.
Bitch.
The way just... Okay.
Okada, Continental Champion.
Smug Okada's the best. Yep, the... Like that noise, it just feels so epic to me.
And the man that went face to face, toe to toe.
Remember, this is temporary. You tell him, Konosuke. What?
Trent in his 8-mile phase, rising up to the Papa Doc, Don Callis.
Right?
Papa Don.
It's like Trent looks like he's ready to spit at us about Clarence. Remind him who you are.
This guy's a gangster. His real name's Clarence.
Bro's face. He's so hyped. You swear that he just got surprised by Ibushi being here.
Sometimes that's just how it goes. Oh, no doubt about it. I mean, as a team, Omega and Ibushi, man, a dynamic to a whole nother level, explosive to another level athletically in those two men. As a unit, Omega and Ibushi.
The way he showed up yesterday as Murder Ibushi was just terrifying. Not yesterday, Saturday.
Yeah.
Doing this for myself. Oh, no.
She's giving herself a pre-pass.
Kota's parents have a real nice marriage. Yes. That's really good. My God, he looks like Nightingale. Yes.
And I know something about you. He went to Osaka. That's a Kota school. I don't know.
Oh no.
Very apparent that there are few men in professional wrestling that he fears other than Kota Ibushi. You know, I think it's because Ibushi, not only the combination of high-flying offense, the karate,
The mighty Papa Don.
because Ibushi falls outside of Callis' sphere of influence.
I have that exact comment. The Don Callis family presents RPG Vice.
And you can see in Trent's eyes, he is locked and loaded, ready to go.
Bro's had a lot of matches.
Trent Beretta,
B-Rabbit coming down to the ring.
RPG fight.
No, for real with this B, I'm ready for him just to come in on it. Oh no, he's choking again! Oh, you hate to
choking
see
now.
it.
To even be in the same building as Kota Ibushi.
Well, that's a great point. Don knows just how dangerous Kota Ibushi is, but Taz, I'm
Everybody from the AEW,
You see
put your
the-
hands up. Look.
Yo, Alex, I feel you there. It's a mixed thing for me. I feel like it was too drastic, right? The look change and everything all in once. Like, I feel like this is a look he should have waited to, like, move into after, like, a month or two. But he, like, turned heel and then just transformed, and it's almost like he's a different human being now.
It seemed like he has something sinister.
And it also feels like we got so far away from the turn so quickly. Like, he turned on Ishii, and he turned on the conglomeration, and we kind of just are like, yeah, it happened. But maybe we'll get back to it this summer, you know. Ishii, you know, not being in the G1, and it comes back around.
division up into the heavyweight ranks, both putting on size.
He'll
No, I'm
find
sorry,
a way.
Taichi. Yeah, Ishii and Taichi not being there.
Taz loves when you talk about
Can bring Taichi over.
this is not, yeah, yes. Nice
Actually, yeah, I think about it. I only seen the results. I still do need to watch that show. That's Monday's show. Never mind the Death Pain Invitational.
headlock by Ibushi. Nice escape roll through there by Beretta.
Yo, he's too busy being a double champ over in New Japan. I think Lad's a little preoccupied. But yes, I would love to see. I like seeing him in AEW.
Hardstyle professional wrestling, but right now the crucifix escaped by Beretta, but the same.
Aubrey with just a spring slide back.
So you can see the athleticism right there in Ibushi.
That-
That
oh
was
my
not
God.
big after, as you said, Excalibur, a couple years of competing one-on-one. That was an impressive drop kick.
Oh, wait a minute.
Rocky Romero on the apron, a little distraction.
Better come. Ooh,
Great teamwork, even though
he should better come back to.
RPG Vice having one another's backs in and outside the ring, much like Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega. They're like about 3 or 4 time IWGP tag team
Being the
champions,
best
right?
heel
So
in
they-
AEW.
Trent and Rocky, and to win those championships, a few of those.
Who's
times
the
they had to be
best heel in AEW? I feel like a good shout is Christian Cage immediately.
Yeah, he is very pure heel. Who else?
I was gonna say, like, he's got it so figured out, like exactly how to heal it up. Oh my God.
Trent Beretta doing a good job of distracting the
I mean,
If you asked me 3 months ago, I would have said John Moxley. But I can't say
Sure.
that now because people are coming back around on him yet again. The John Moxley fandom is cyclical. It's like, wow, this dude's really one of the greatest. Okay, you know what? I'm kind of getting tired of him. Man, you know, maybe he's not so bad. All much bleeds too much. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm a little too hard on him. Wow, this guy is really one of the greats, huh? And then cycle over.
I mean,
Psycho-
not in-ring competitor, but give the flowers to Don Callis for best heel.
That's fair as well.
He's just straight up evil.
So what Moxley always have. Same.
Even as a good guy with Omega, like he was always a heel.
Beretta is down off of that scoop power slam.
It's certainly giving him a breather. You see him holding that neck, though, over the years, Taz. His battles with Tetsuya and Nightingale.
Oh, agreed, Alex. Honestly, I think the majority of his best matches have happened. Well, I can't really say that too confidently. The majority of his best matches since, wow, my brain just completely kerfuffed. But since he debuted in WWE, because I haven't seen his career really before then. I was thinking about like 4 things at once there, and it just kind of all crashed into each other. And my brain just came to a screeching halt. Agreed, Alex. We went through that in the rewinds not too long ago, and it was so perplexing. It's like, wow, to think that they did this match so early.
I was gonna say, yeah, that show was recently on the rewinds, wasn't it?
Relatively. It was the 4th episode of Dynamite, and we think we're just now on the 20th. So now I put it in perspective, it's closer to the start of the rewinds than now. But
Right.
it still feels fresh in our minds all the same, which I guess speaks to the quality, especially because that coincides with what Alex is saying here. The match was quality. The result was, like, I think it was the first TV time limit draw they did. And for 2 people, for 2 such people to do it as well. I think it feels recent because Mox and Pac had like 2 more matches after that. One most recently at the Rock and Wrestling Rager. Oh my god. Why did they convince me? Why did that convince me?
Why was he selling days, but like his face was like, really?
Right? He's just like, okay, I'm up. Man, I'm just... Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Like... Yeah. Man, you were just making me think of the times as a kid. I would be like, it was fun to get behind the couch and then jump over the top of it to land sitting on it. Snap half and half.
Snap half back to reality. Oh, there goes Ibushi.
And Beretta unable to roll through like Ibushi. Ibushi had that big surge of adrenaline. The momentum carried him through. Can he ride that wave to victory?
Good God. I miss Ibushi's. Shame he was interesting. Yeah, he was really working through a lot there, you know. So Ibushi seems like. Oh, it seems like Ibushi. This is like his. I think it's like his 4th official AEW match now, and it definitely feels like one of his best. Oh my God!
Oof.
Didn't he have to work through a shoulder issue as well? Who do you think is the best babyface in AEW? Depending on your flavor of babyface, it is either Willow Nightingale or Hangman Adam Page.
Hangman Adam
I would
Page.
take no further questions at this time.
Mhm.
Depending on what your perspective of the word best is, the answer is either one of those 2.
Oh,
The extra
double stomp.
senton.
yeah.
Let's double stomp. Take a seat.
Sit down.
Harley Cameron? I don't know. She's a lot of fun. But when I think babyface, what a babyface is supposed to be.
Like your traditional babyface wrestler.
Yeah.
I feel like Hangman.
The Kamigoye done. He was
There it
just
is.
gone from it. No, yeah, you saw it too. He went out.
Oh yeah.
Medically, he's weird stuff. Dude was predicted. Yeah. Could argue Kenny Omega. Swerve was a face. He still got a heel issue. Yep. You see, this is a much more divided question. I dig the discussions it causes.
Like you can try to throw Darby in there, but he's more of like that anti-hero personality as well.
Yeah, you see, that's another thing is like, you know, he doesn't feel like your tried and true babyface. And I still think like there's flavors to babyface. To your like traditional babyface, you know, like for example, Willow and Hangman. Hangman had his heel run, you know, stuff like that. You know, your standards obviously it's MJF. I mean, I don't know because he gets nah, because he is still a heel, but it's like he's a cool heel. He is a heel you like to cheer. But now this makes me want to put a spin on it. Worst babyface. What would you say the worst babyface in AEW is?
Cody Rhodes.
The stare off. No, stare off. Come on, Okada. Alex, the way I read that in Tony Schiavone's voice, what a moment! Britt Baker. You Britt Baker. Just Britt Baker, handshake Britt Baker. I knew it! I knew it! Yes, set the stage for Kenny's return. We can do Golden Lovers reunion at a later date.
Oh, that gave me a little bit of a shiver.
Let's go. I loved it, but also didn't. I can get that.
Marco's done.
Felt that, Alex. Here's our king.
Page has lost hold of what's come before 1,000 times over, and here it is in his hand again. Will he grab it, take hold of it? Will he show up for it like it's shown up for him? I don't think so. Why would I? The cowboy is afraid. Not afraid of me. It's not a fear of failure. Hangman Page is afraid to become what the world needs him to be. Shies away. Oh, shucks. No, I'm not so special. For a guy like me, who's walked the path that I've walked, to be standing here today, the world champion, Hangman Page, makes me absolutely sick. I've less than zero sympathy for your plight, for your crybaby emo crap. World champion doesn't shy away from responsibility. The world champion walks into the fire and does not take a single ounce of crap from anybody. You make me absolutely sick. Reach out and grab it, man. To shy away from your gifts, what you've been given. What happened, man? You ain't what these people think you are. On July 12th, while you're fiddling around with your emotional turmoil, worrying about who's your friend, who's not your friend. I don't care who's your friend. I don't care who's not your friend. Your enemy's attack from the past. Your enemy's attack from in here. While you're playing around with this, you're going to be getting elbowed in the face on July 12th. You're going to be getting choked into oblivion on July 12th. You're going to be getting dumped on the top of your skull on July 12th. I show the world what the world champion looks like. You gotta start looking for another job.
It's not a phase, Mox.
Hold. No one cares. Literally, no one cares. Trash, go back home. No one cares. Yeah. Right? Looks like that's sketch. Oh. Oop. If they return Willow heel, I used to think Bailey could only ever be babyface to show one heel. Yeah, I think it's possible if people soured on Willow, but I think she could just be like. The thing is, she's proven that she can be such a badass as a babyface, so you almost don't need to turn heel to acquire that edge. Like we've seen her smiling with a bloody face. You know, we've seen her do some dastardly shit to people. You know, like it's all right. Her slogan is literally nothing matters, smile anyway. So like,
Right.
why turn heel with a mentality like that? She would kill her, you know, yeah, or she's just like not giving a damn about anybody. I could get with that. Well, 'cause that kid, the kid is just like, he's always talking in weird circles, and his voice is way too deep for his age. Did you ever? I had a friend like that one time. He was like my age, but he's like his voice dropped really early or something, and my parents thought for the longest that he was lying to me about his age, and they thought he was like, I'm like no, there's no way he's actually 11. He's also got like a mustache coming in. Yeah, that's right. I was like 11 at the time, and it's like no, and no, he really was. He really was. Folks could confirm and stuff, but it was just funny that was a suspicion. He was also a very nice person as well. It wasn't like he was like, you know, trying to set fires behind buildings or something like that. Dude he was actually incredibly polite.
Oh, for some reason, moms loved me, but parents hated me growing up. I don't know why.
I'm confused. What?
Exactly. No, exactly. Like, the
Huh?
moms individually loved me, but like when it was the parents together, for some reason I was a bad egg. I don't know. I don't get it.
And then shaved my beard off, so they thought I. Damn. Felt though. A lot of people still jump to the conclusion that I'm younger than I am as well. I'm already turning 30 in a couple of weeks, and people are like, "Yeah, I would have guessed you were like 21, 22." I'm like, no, please. And it's weird because they just turned around. At one point, I always wanted to like, and like I was like, you know, I want to keep my youthful appearance as I get older. And at some point, I just was like, no, I kind of want to look my age. Here we are. Okay, earlier in the day, that saves it a bit.
With our world champion Jon Moxley, while it wasn't a victory for you, it feels like things are moving in your direction.
Okay, I've heard the fantasy.
What can I say?
Wait, hold up. Napa shirt.
I don't know how aware you are, but over the past couple of weeks, I've been searching for specific individuals with.
No, that's not a Napa shirt. It looked like DBZ art. It looked like Nappa's face.
Become a reality, and we've known each other for decades, and all
No, I see it now.
that you have just about everything that it takes to help me and join my crew. And what better way to test that out than you and I? We team up tonight against those two. You and I, we team up against those two chumps, Speedball Mike Bailey, Kevin Knight, Jet Speed. What do you say we take them out tonight, you and I? You team up.
Question mark?
I knew it.
Yeah,
I was gonna say yes. I knew you was gonna look. And man never forgets his handshakes and never goes back on his promises. Never goes back on his promises.
You just backed him into that corner, dog. That was fucked up.
Good luck.
I hate it. Right? Ricochet is up there for best heel though, because you see when in this day and age when I think best heel, I'm like, what heel makes me legitimately not like legitimately dislike them, but makes me genuinely dislike their character while still being interested in the product and or the performer.
Yeah,
know.
like when he comes on screen, you almost get this like, fucking Ricochet again, but
Yes,
you're also like entertained by it.
Whereas like when like an MJF comes out, for example, like, oh, he's about to say some out of pocket shit, let's go.
Right.
Like, you know. Here comes Air Fox. Okay, I guess I'm here. He's not doing that anymore. He sneaks it in every now and then, but I think he's doing the smart thing with a catchphrase, and that is not running it into the ground. Make people want it. Don't just keep giving it to them even when they don't.
Certainly, and I think that's a large part of the reluctance being shown by AR Fox, who
No save, Alex. Every single time I've got some gotcha off on somebody.
has been able to make
I threw that one out.
the win column. Perhaps a union with Ricochet could set the ship right for AR Fox. I guess we'll find out.
Oh, this is the team music. I kind of dig them walking like their own aisles like that.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Yeah, I like that.
I hope the setups will allow that each time, because like them doing the, like you see Knight strolling while you see Bailey throwing these kicks like nothing.
Do
Jet Speed? What have I missed? It's just an accidental tag team we've stumbled into. Just around the time the Best of Super Junior started up.
I'd like to think the entrance comes to like, you know, they were all boarding a plane one day and they were in like different sections on the like different aisles because they were in row A and the other was in like, you know, row M or whatever. So they had to go in different sections to get on the plane and wait their turn. And they're like, yo, what if we like made this the entrance?
Right?
With the divider in between.
AR Fox to be the very. I want to feel bad for Box in this, but every time I thought I flash back to Nick Wayne pouring blood in his home. He's not in this. Yeah, I can't get away from that either, and that's partially because that was just kind of like thrown down the drain, and then AR Fox was kind of stuck in purgatory for a year and some change. I want to get back to that, you know, and for that same reason, it's always kind of weird to look at heel Nick Wayne and be like, bro. You got like this, like after you lost like 4 ounces of blood in your own home. What happened? This is like for being assaulted in your own home. And the Ricochet in the AR Fox team. New guy, Kevin Knight. Yeah, Kevin Knight is special. He's a great athlete.
Oh!
And then off him onto his
Damn.
partner. Yo, let's go.
Wow.
Ricochet's taking credit for it. He's saying, see, I know what I'm doing. He didn't do anything, but he's taking credit. Taz, it's this innovative high-flying offense that has caused the groundswell of support for AR Fox.
That was so sick.
It feels like he's just one win away from something really special here. I guess. You got me. That's the receipt. Well, yeah. All right.
Great showing.
Nice.
Twisting suplex here. 1, 2. Oh.
Yeah, see, it's smart. Fox keeps it.
You just like, oh, it's just giving analysis of Mama Wayne and kayfabe because she went crazy. Yeah, no, like really, like how did you go from about to be concertoed to then being like, actually, no, I kind of want to do all the things this guy is saying I should do.
Not even in position to make a tag should AR Fox want it. He's doing great.
Ricochet at AR Fox for tag team. Joe Kylie is so hyped. Personally, I think this is going to be a building blocks to something. I think AR Fox alongside others are going to join. I think it would be hilarious if AR Fox and Gates of Agony all of a sudden find themselves with Ricochet.
Yeah, I thought about Gates with Ricochet as well. That could be good.
But there were, so should we call that like the Prince Puma Embassy then? Because we're already so close to Swerve's Mogul Embassy at that point. You can say he's doing great. Oh, that's an interesting shout, Dresden. Pumageddon. Oh, okay. That's fun. Yeah, no, I was the Prince Puma. That was not a legitimate name pitch. It was more so me just trying to reference. It was more so me trying to point out how it would have been 3 former members of the Mogul Embassy in a group with Ricochet, who turned heel in the feud with Swerve.
Yeah, it's like saying Private Puma Party.
Mm-hmm.
Knight able to kick out once again. That innovative offense of AR Fox coming into play.
A lot of the moves on television that you see over the years of that caliber, the tags made, created, innovated by AR Fox.
Ever the opportunist. His Ricochet tagged himself in. Fox is not happy about it.
Hey, to make sure Kevin Knight was nice and worn down, Taz.
Not kidding. Uppercut between the shoulder blades, kick across the chest. Ricochet.
Bro out here stealing Roosh's spot.
Don't rest easy, Ricochet.
Better watch it.
And Speedball Mike Bailey not out of this fight yet.
Take that shit personal. For real.
Right hands being delivered.
Seriously, though.
I like he calls the ref
Open hand.
That's what it's looking like, Alex, but I'm hoping that they And here's the thing. I'm not going to be too upset if they do, because I can totally get, based on the run they had in AEW, that they might want to go elsewhere and see if they get, you know, treated better or something. Which they probably would, because they've grown a lot in this run.
Yeah,
But
you couldn't really blame them for leaving. Like, it did benefit them, like, maturing as a tag team for sure. But the last run they had with the belts, it was kind of like, doesn't seem like much is being sought in them in the company, unfortunately.
Yeah, they finally won it, and then it kind of petered out. But at the same time, I think that was supposed to set up a story for them to come back around and win the titles back from Hurt Syndicate. We aren't getting there though, and yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do wish they were booked a little bit better too. No, for real, I kind of wish that we went into like a hot potato scene in 2020 and 2021 with the tag division, because there was just so many teams that deserved it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can sell it as a hotly contested division. Like everyone in the division all the teams are so even keel that on any given time, any given day, someone can win the titles.
Stupid idiot.
There's the cat Miller. Still mad Mox that he didn't beat the Bucks at 20. No. Yo, that's a shout. I forgot about that. That's right, because I remember that program being built. I remember breaking into the RV. Where are you, Jackson boys? The way threw the thing through the window, and hey, Ducks, were you gonna wait for me to be out the way or what? Were you trying to take my head off, bro? I love you, but come on, man. Let me pass. It was so great because you could tell Mox and Eddie 100% just ad-libbed the entire segment.
Yeah.
Whatever segment they were in.
I mean, they are that good, so why not?
100%. Exactly. You know, the thing, when Eddie is just so in tune with the character he plays that he can do that, do it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't give me a script that takes away from the moment. That takes away from what I can give you.
Standing shooting star by
When
Bailey.
they crash the Bucks. Yes, exactly.
Great team captain right there. Ricochet making that save as a tag right now by Knight, unbeknownst to Ricochet, I believe. Knight's legal. Double bypass, double drop kick from Jet.
With Vanilla Ice. Yo. Love to hear that.
Ricochet sent to the outside.
The oldie's still getting recognition. So fun. Mm-hmm. It really was. That's part of the reason why I'm looking forward to getting to the pandemic era, because I forget how many things we remember fondly from that time. Yep. Collision happening tomorrow. ROH. Yeah, don't know about that one, though, y'all. Global Wars. It's not that I don't want to watch it. We might do a watch party for it before the show still, if there's time. But the thing is, everybody knows what happens at Global Wars. The spoilers have been out and about. Oh yeah, live Collision, right? Love to see it even on a Thursday. I'm definitely a Saturday collider, if I'm gonna be honest. I think I've kind of made up my mind on that. Collision correspondent. Looking forward to the pandemic areas and never before said since it's look, the first few months of AEW's program is a oh, I see you meant in general. Yeah. In isolation that was pretty rough. But no, I referenced the AEW product, but yeah. The first 2 months can be some rough patches, I think. That's gonna be a hard time. I'm thankful we cut out Dark for that reason mostly, if I'm honest. But once we get to Daly's place regularly with the limited crowds and stuff, I knew it. I knew he was just going to walk out on him at some point. Yeah, that's where I'm coming from, Drusk.
Yeah. No worries, John. Hopefully the rest of your shift goes well. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one, hopefully.
Yes. Hope to catch you on the VOD. If not, definitely for Collision. No, wait, no. which is tomorrow. Never mind, we just talked about this.
Dang.
Oh, that hurt.
You already know Ricochet's blaming Fox for this shit.
Our record, thanks to him. Bro, you walked out. You shouldn't have been walked outable. Uh-oh. What's going on?
Ooh. Yeah, everything just froze on me.
This kid good. I
Go
think we're
position's
okay.
back.
Yeah, alright, that was rough.
Yeah, literally everything stopped working for a second. We're still skipping on the stream on YouTube, though.
Yeah, I see it. No, it's stabilized. That'll happen from time to time, but that was rough.
Yeah, that was a,
Yeah,
that was a
no, I
big
think we're all. I think we sorted out, but that was bizarre.
And with great power comes great responsibility. But the AEW Tag Team Championships have been held hostage for way too long. And it's time for someone to come to their rescue.
Oh.
You know what? My partner is 100% right. Those tag team titles been held hostage worse than OKC been holding the Supersonics hostage all these years. So it's time.
good on your end. Alright, cool.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was a YouTube moment. I did delete like a file really quick, but I doubt that would have caused all of those problems because the file didn't have anything to do with actually.
Yeah, no, the YouTube and the Discord cut out for a split second there, so I don't know if that. Maybe.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, they
All right,
they.
good night. Good night, boys.
Listen, Lashley and Shelton, they don't need to wait until Texas. They're ready to go right now. Oh, good Lord. As MVP MJF. Oh, no.
Oh my god.
You know that he loves to just be standing back watching them hurt people. Oh. Dunked. Oh. Yeah. Shout out to the best champion.
We are people.
Yo, give daps to everyone. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for stopping in. Hope your day's been good and hope you've been enjoying the show.
You know, we saw last week at Grand Slam Mexico, the Hurt Syndicate, they were assaulting Mystico after the match. It was Jet Speed that came out to save Mystico to even the odds. And the Hurt Syndicate, obviously. I'm sorry, seems to be with that rear choke. It looks like he choked Knight out. So Knight is out.
Ooh.
Just took his air right from him. And this is a little retribution for Mexico, I have to imagine.
The suit on Bobby, though, fresh.
Right? The material it's made of, I think it's like a leather.
Yeah, it looks leatherish.
But it's like loose.
Yeah.
I'm so happy playing with the cool kids. Yup.
Now that we've taken care of that little bit of business, can I please have the tag team champions titles brought out to them? Thank you
Oh.
very much.
Stagehand literally standing 2 steps off screen.
Gentlemen, shall we proceed and take care of business the right way?
Bro's tucking his shirt in a little quick.
Music, please. That's the proper presentation for the tag team champions.
Oh, it's not a few more months away. It's literally like, I think it's, or maybe you meant weeks. But yeah. I'm thinking the card is looking pretty good thus far. Okay, so we got ourselves Bucks v Swerve Osprey. Swerve Spray, if you will. No, Swerve Osprey it is. And apparently the EVP titles were on the line in terms of Bucks got to step down. We got both world title matches. We got both casino gauntlet matches.
We are people. We are people. We are people.
They just here to pose? Are they just gonna pose on us?
Like, introduce us again.
Well, I mean, listen, Jet Speed called them out. I mean, they called them out for July 12th in Texas at All In.
Who be spraying? We be spraying. We'll be spraying. We will be spraying.
Viewing audience, this is an official announcement from the Hurt Syndicate.
We hurt people.
The
TM.
AEW Tag Team Champions. The standard of excellence shall
We
be
hug
Trent.
people. We hug people. Give him his glasses. Gotta get back in shape.
Lashley. I am absolutely begging you, please, will someone stand up to the AEW Tag Team Champions? Please, somebody do it. Somebody stand up.
Now, as he stands up, notice that this man did not have his hands up.
I love how you were just starting that line, and Bobby was like, before he even gets going, raises his title.
After that beating they received, I would be all too willing to give them an opportunity to face these behemoths at All In Texas for the AEW Tag Team Championships. On the condition that they can walk. Now, I would like for everyone to give me your undivided attention as I turn the microphone over to the young genius, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Thank you,
I was just wondering why he was out of the shot there.
I'm talking, Washington. I'm talking. Thanks. Thank you, though.
Like a principal?
The dope ass principal.
As you know, last week,
Right?
I lost, and I defeated the Lucha Libre legend known as Mr. Excuse me for a second. Excuse me. You idiots really should show some respect to one of the most amazing athletes ever to set foot in this city. True. Generational talent. You're welcome. I shouldn't have even came here. You don't deserve me. But I'm not here to talk about all my accolades and accomplishments. For crying out loud, Montel, it's only a 2-hour show. No, that's fine. You know, they're upset because they really haven't seen an athlete as spectacular as you since the Sonics left.
These two are so good together. Like, what's
Right.
the end game here? Are we getting MVP like together? But like, the whole point of them coming to AEW was the Hurt Business faction. So it's like, it's like,
Hold up, promo.
but those. Oh, sorry.
When I win, because I'm going to win, I am going to get one step closer to what is rightfully mine. Not Dictator John's, and damn sure not your crooked cowboy hangman, but my AEW World Championship. Now, hit our music. Reach for the sky, boy.
Trying to get that ass whooped, right? Yeah, like he's letting us know that he's getting a qualifying match for the gauntlet. So he's not just in it.
Max, we all know that you could listen to yourself talk all night my man Mikey behind this curtain with the headset on, you know, the producer, he said, Max is taking too long once again. Chicken, we got to hit your music because you got a match. Get them boys out of the ring. So if you would so kindly exit the ring so I can come down there and take care of business.
Only one Briscoe.
I got this, Montel.
Hey, nobody asked you. Shut the hell up. Let me explain something to you, Mark Briscoe. I don't give a damn about what time it is. We can take up as much time as we want, because unlike you, we're actually stars.
Which one was more recently world champion? All right.
People like you. You like Mark Briscoe, huh? Yeah. Mark, let me tell you why they like you. They like you because they can relate to you. They all grew up dirt ugly and dirt poor.
You heard that one chick's laugh? That one laugh. Ah! I can't even redo it. My throat's too sore.
About as many bills in their pockets as you do teeth in your mouth. So here's some advice for you. I think you should leave because if you get in this ring, Lord knows you're just gonna do what you always do. You're gonna lose, man. You're gonna lose. So go back to what you do best. Go back to your ranch in Delaware and pick up chicken shit, you blue-collar bitch.
Jesus.
Bro, he's just trying to do his match. Like, why you gotta be like that?
You're hilarious, my friend. But you know, I see right through you, man. I see your inner turmoil, that pain, the place where all these hurtful comments come from, man. I know, you said it yourself. You was bullied as a child, and all these comments, they come from a place of hurt inside yourself, man. So the word of the day is empathy, Max.
Damn. Dr. Briscoe over here, doling out a therapy session mid-show. Mark the therapist, right?
Taking away your Twitter beds.
Please let me empathize with this man and put myself in your shoes, Max. I think you're trying to compensate for something. I feel like all these hurtful comments and words that come from your mouth come from a place of insufficiency and a place of well, let me put it this way. If I'm Maxwell Jacob Freeman, and I've been going damn near 30 years with a little teeny tiny kosher pickle in my pants.
Here I was thinking, I was giving him the benefit of the doubt, and like, this isn't a dick joke. Okay.
I don't know if that's PG.
The implication? You see Bobby?
This is not business. So how about you and I, with the rest of the syndicate, we exit the ring. We will exit the ring, and we will leave Mark Briscoe to do what he does better than anybody else. We'll go in the back and we'll watch him lose. Well, smart of MVP to try and calm down.
He's Pickle Max.
Good mentorship, in my view.
Pickle Max.
Seems gotten to by the words of Mark Briscoe, to say the least.
Specifically, kosher pickle is Mark Briscoe using some very colorful language descriptors.
Well, he didn't say jerkins. That's different, right? There's some
Well, he did use that.
what was that word? You know, the jerkins, gherkins. I thought it was jerkins. Oh, boy, we are on a... Uh-oh, look at this.
You were nobody. You saw how Bobby was like, I'm gonna let you be, because, like, that was funny.
Oh, yeah. It's like, good times.
for a guaranteed world title shot. Yep. Well, this is so entertaining. Agreed, MJ. Much. And with that, we'll be right back. This cue music. But yeah, I'm gonna step away. You good? Or you coming as well?
Yeah, I'd like to step away as well.
All right. Be right back,
my
y'all.
feeble Johnson. Never mind.
Oh my god. Alrighty, I return from on. Not collision. What are we doing over here? There we go. That one makes sense, kind of. A little behind, but kind of. Yes, Jess is back. Thank you much.
In the men's casino gauntlet at All in Texas. Currently in the ring from Sandy Fork, Delaware, weighing 129 pounds, Mark Briscoe.
Yo, his AEW record is huge. Bro has been wrestling a lot lately. Because the first ever Watchalong, no, not right. Casino Battle Royal, no, it's gonna be a casino gauntlet at All In. So it's I'm guessing because I'm not sure how much you were keeping up with AEW beforehand. Because they last year on a random Dynamite they did a casino gauntlet, and then they did like 4 of them throughout the year, with the biggest one being at All In. But yes, to get to the point here, because I'm kind of waffling. Casino Gauntlet match is effectively like a Royal Rumble, but pinfall or submission. 1 fall, pinfall or submission. It's not elimination. So 2 people start off, random intervals. Other people will enter. It's canon that it's random intervals for a max of 21 participants. But we've never seen a match with all 21 participants because with the nature of it being a 1 fall match, it is usually ended earlier than that. I believe the biggest one we've ever had, it got to 14 or 15 people, which was All In last year. Yes. Now, mind you, this is not that match. This is a 4-way to determine who's going to have the #1 spot in the casino. which is very important because everyone else in there does not have a guaranteed spot, period. But if you guarantee yourself number 1, you're guaranteed to enter the match before it can end.
And back.
Hey, he has returned to us. What a single action again. This is what I need. Felt. By the way, y'all, please, if you could be so kind to check and see if you got the thumbs up on. If not, give it a click. That helps us out a lot. Gets us boosted. Gets that algorithm bump. It gets us put out there for those who might be looking for Dynamite Watch-Along experience. It's our first Dynamite in a minute where we haven't had a, a big old special title to attach to it,
Yeah.
This is just
how,
Dynamite.
I love how last Saturday, like, oh yeah, Collision's back on Saturdays. Oh wait, checks the schedule.
Right? And then immediately they're like, for 1 week only.
The ring. This is first pinfall or submission to a finish. This is not an elimination match.
Well, you got man from an athlete here from Japan, an athlete from Mexico, athlete from America, and Briscoe from Delaware.
Well, also technical part of
And Briscoe from Delaware.
Gentlemen, because the Paragons had their issues with the Don Callis family. The conglomeration has had their issues with the Don Callis family. And Bandido, he has been circled #1 with a bullet by the Don Callis family.
Also, why they stay taking my from Mark.
Oh, good though. April going down the wrong path. April my chest and thought it was over. No, my man's is still with us. Thank goodness. Bro is about to turn WatchaMania into ManchaMania. I gotta get this I gotta get practice with these dad jokes.
No.
Yeah. You can't stop me. More so, I cannot be stopped, period.
Oh, you think so? No,
I was
no,
like, damn,
no,
man, all
no,
in is in a
no,
few
no.
weeks, not. Oh, no, no, no.
Takeshita sending Bandido, who tried to fight away, but no. Bandido escapes. Takeshita crashes into the barricade as Briscoe on the ascent. Roderick Strong, right hand to the midsection.
And this is where the match benefits Roderick Strong. Taz, he's got that closing speed. If he can get one man isolated in, he can score the pin.
Absolutely, and have it done in the middle of the ring. But right there, Briscoe, it's so tough to get an advantage on this guy. He's so damn
Nice.
and unpredictable is Briscoe.
Briscoe, the scissor kick through the ropes, catches Takeshita, the neck breaker.
Ooh.
Finds Bandido.
Taking a trip down to nearby Bend, Oregon with that one. A little bit of blockbuster there.
As Mark Briscoe, he's feeling the momentum, but the fourth man in this match, Roderick Strong.
Nice.
Through the boots.
I'm very excited for the Women's Casino Gauntlet. Yes, Willow for the win. Yeah, no, now we don't have TV to excuse it with. Make it be packed, TK.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't really have a choice on who's gonna win, or like, really, I'm just so glad they're finally getting it for themselves.
Literally, that's like I'll get into figuring out how the booking of it is going to work later. I'm just stupid happy it's happening.
Absolutely.
Signature. Now the near leg hook by Roderick Strong.
Roddy Strong can hit a plethora of backbreakers everywhere.
I honestly dig the new trunks on Roddy. The shiny red's a
Yeah,
good
it's
look
good.
on him.
Yeah, it is a good color.
Paragon fonts I'm growing on as well. Really digging Roddy embracing the gray. He looks dope. Yeah. I feel like in a way just makes him look more dangerous. He's more tenured already, and then you see how he wrestles, and you're like, oh, shit, please. Keep those knees away from me, dog.
Oof. Hitting that third.
There's gonna be only three people.
Three amigos.
That would be disgusting. Disgusting, bad. No, I'm so... You know what? Prove me wrong. Have that be the first gauntlet that has all 21 people in it. Because that is the stipulation. We learned by the second one that there is a cap of 21 participants. It just never hits that point. because Roderick Strong, in fact, was number 21 in the second one, and he was pissed because he had no chance of being involved and somehow got a title match out of that. And it's like, wait, so you just bypassed the whole thing that you were trying to win a title match with him and just get the title match? What? But he's still my boy, yeah. I hear you. It's hard to be like, wow, Roddy's that old, and to be fair, he's not. You know, some people get gray hairs really early. For example, my mother got her first gray hairs at like 18. Like when I was a kid, when I was like 5, she had like gray streaks that just went all the way through it, and she was like just barely in the 40s. Surely the Paragon will be Trios champ eventually.
I find a white hair every once in a while. I pluck it off and act like it never happened.
Oh, so I see. You're trying to speed up the process. So there's two colors. I'm curious what they do to be different for each other. There's one very over quick impact, one more hardcore. You see, I'm personally like, I hope that we don't have one over very quickly, because the urge in such a situation, the urge to make it be the women's match would be very strong for them, and I'd hate that. So I think I'm with you. Like, make one be more hardcore, you know? Have the men's one be more nostalgia packed, and have the women's division out here with drowning pool playing, you know? Like,
let the gray hairs hit the floor. Let the gray hairs hit the floor.
If he started doing his gray, he's like 18. He just dyes his hair. Yeah, so he came back with the full gray one time to see how people felt about it, and then he dyed his beard gray as well, or was that also gray? Posted on Instagram, but I was
I don't remember if he did the beard too.
I was under the impression that he dyed his beard, but now hearing that, I'm not sure which way it was. Oh man, I ended up with 3 people in the other one with 21. It's okay to have a shock quick ending because there's a second one to make. You know what? I'm with that, but if in such a case, it's got to be the men's. I'm sorry, it's got to be the men's. We can't. I would be so upset if we're getting this impression that we're going to have a match with at least half a dozen to a dozen women getting featured on this card, and it's 3. Nah.
Yeah, that would be very telling to add on to the women.
It would
not.
It would destroy.
Time.
It would add a lot to the discourse in the worst way.
Absolutely.
Welcome in, Rachel. How goes, friend? Hope you're enjoying the show.
Hi, Rachel.
But I think he dyed it back to dark brown. Okay, gotcha. Because I remember he was trying to, like, I don't want to say timeless because we have that now, but it seemed like he was presenting himself like almost like transcendent in a way. I have a thumbnail of it, like one of the earlier rampages. The thumbnail is him and Dustin standing next to each other, and like it's like Pastor Keith Lee. Like, I don't know how else to explain what he was wearing.
Yeah, or like he jumped in the TARDIS by mistake and he just aged. The doctor was like, I can't fix gray hairs, I'm sorry.
Yes, the way he flung off, it looked so strange.
Bow ties are cool.
I didn't hate it though.
The uppercut
catch
chicken
Trent's fall.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Takeshi's like, you call those elbow strikes?
All the way up. Super duplex. Konosuke Takeshita in the high rent district, the penthouse to the basement.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on. But Bandido.
Viva la raza!
This slow breakup. I feel to even book me in that match. I had no time to prepare mentally. Okay. Single match and only when I asked my celebration video package. I only lost because I spent 10 minutes getting married. I had no time to prepare mentally or physically. Trent, I can't.
Legacy's building upon it on a bigger stage here in AEW.
Who's going to get that #1 spot?
Yeah, Taz, the thing I was just running through my mind right now is all 4 of these men are just 2 wins away from becoming the top contender of the AEW World Championship.
Oh,
Briscoe, massive hell stab right underneath the jaw of Bandido.
chicken foo uppercut. Followed him. Oh,
That Bandido, though, caught him with that clothesline. Oh, missed it.
Oh, wait a minute. Briscoe in position. Bandido, the cards are dealt. 21. No. Takeshita.
Nice.
Oh.
Got the win here. He's got it. Takeshita's got it.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, is that the 42 plex?
Roderick strong.
Wow. As we take a look at the replay, that's a double.
The height.
Your aces, double blackjack there. As Takeshita, he was looking for Blue Thunder.
Oh, nice into the Olympic Slam. No.
Oh.
Hoist up the elbow.
Oh.
Escape. Knee to the arm.
Intercepted by the leaping knee from Roderick Strong. Oh.
Speaking
Oh.
of that knee, where is Dalton at? Where is Dalton at?
Wow.
That was so good.
He was going so fast for him to cut that momentum off like that.
He just took, not just cut it off. He took it. He took that momentum and
Right.
just turned it into the bomb. Like,
That was like Tour of the Island style, like Blue Thunder Bomb.
but he's so good with them. Like, up.
Oh my, okay. Here, eat this.
That was so great. Just like seeing you charge up in the corner, bam.
Got the arm, the ankle capture, the knee on target.
Oh,
And now Takeshita. Takeshita the ropes.
better out.
Bandido, the cards are dealt.
Oh.
He's over.
Oh.
Hold on. He couldn't hold on for the bridge. And Takeshita.
Oh no.
It was by luck or by instinct rolling out of range.
That's a big man to hang on to, like from a move like that, though. Oh.
Oh yeah.
End of heartache, Froggy Bow. 1, 2.
And got
Yo!
it. Briscoe starting
with
it.
the win.
Yeah, love that for him.
Oh, that's so. I love that.
Way, guys, but congrats. Congrats to the Sussex County man himself, Mark Briscoe.
Like he is that good, but I also like. He is also the, like that pinfall man, to where he could just take that and he's fine. But for him to get a win like this with this field, like I love to see it.
Right, the way they snuck that on us, because I looked at this match and I was like, okay, Briscoe's not winning, cool. Like that's
Yeah, I was gonna say Konosuke or Bandido maybe.
Mhm. But maybe it's better to not do
Baby.
that to Takeshita, because Takeshita's final AEW appearance for the portion of the G1 is all in.
About time you put your money
Mm.
where your mouth is. So I got an idea. How about tomorrow night on Collision? Open challenge for my TNT Championship against any member of the Don Callis family. And not only will I successfully defend this TNT Championship, but I'm going to whoop your ass in the process. And that is undisputed.
Yeah!
Big challenge to
I'm glad he's still hitting
Right.
us with that line.
any member of the Don Callis family. That covers a lot of ground, Ian. Certainly does. The Army growing in ranks.
This is a four-way match for the #1 spot in the women's casino gauntlet at All in Texas. Introducing first from Long Island, New York, Kris.
Adam, go over Slanzar's right here. Let's see it.
Kris Statlander, who, as we've heard from very recently, very confused.
Possibly.
Got an unexpected pep
It's not a
talk
bad shot, actually.
Saturday at Collision from none other than the AEW World Champion Jon Moxley, who told Statlander, "Don't ever let anybody tell you who you are and what you are worth." And Statlander,
Yeah, that promo from last week for her, that gives me some confidence that she might take the W here.
well-placed message designed
Or
Like,
or the opposite.
someone I'm very familiar with. I'm excited to see
Mhm.
her here tonight.
You know, see, this could be. I feel like this could be. Oh, she doesn't have the spinner belts. I dig the jacket.
Oh
though.
yeah.
This
Got
isn't the
Billy out
main.
here,
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be the main as well. What is the main?
The record-setting reign of Athena as Ring of Honor Women's World Champion
You what I want, TKR. Should have been the first. Yeah, no, I lost my train of thought before Athena's lack of spinner's belt confused me. What was I saying? Sorry, my brain's been all over the place these last couple of days, y'all.
I'm the last person to remind you of what you said a couple minutes ago.
I appreciate the honesty. Thank you for speaks to us. Oh! Ah, too fun.
I know. Wish I had more room to like do the kick.
Taz said, "Shut up!" No. Aw, Ian was about to hit us with the classic. He was gonna give us the Willow rap, but Taz said, "I'm not about the bars, bro."
Not about the bars, bro.
Keep your bars over there, Rap Star Jones.
In a night full of 8 Mile, he's got to be a 7th Mile.
Oh. 7 Mile is a place. I'm pretty sure 7 Mile is actually a place in Detroit.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I mean, I do not know if that is... the implication is there, but I'm not sure if that means that there is a 1 through 6 mile, but...
I was going to say...
Presumably so. But I'm pretty sure I've heard 7 Mile be mentioned or referred to at some point. It's like, what is the handshake there? We're all standing in a line. You can do that. You can stay over there. I forgot! Athena and Stat! They used to be pals! Do y'all remember that? The feud with Jade and the baddies? Looks like that's out the window.
Yep, okay, bye.
Before Athena kind of drifted off to dark and decided to become a bully.
How dare you disgrace the name of our forever champion?
How dare you disgrace the sacrifice of Jody Threat for this Athena run?
Who? Sorry.
They always... I can't. Who? Correct. That is true. And also, alternatively, just because they are in this match doesn't imply that they are going to be in the Gauntlet itself as well. But I also think that in both match cases, it would be silly not to. At least have them in a theoretical lineup, you know?
Also, no, Ben, 7 Mile is the prequel to 8 Mile.
Oi! That cartwheel forearm is done so well.
Yeah, she really lays into that.
There are people who do cartwheel, like front flip moves into the corner, and like the idea is there, right? But like, it doesn't always land. You know, you have to really know how to follow through with the momentum. You got to be in the right place at the right time and trust yourself.
Yeah.
No way that is true. No, it is not true. In fact, but stat pinning Willow would be epic. Tower of Doom. Kill. Neato. Still, babe with power, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, I do like either one of them pinning each other, but also like with the rumor of the women's tag titles coming in, do we get them back together for that division?
Oh, I think that's where this is going eventually. Just I appreciate that. I appreciate when reconciliation in professional wrestling isn't just like, I'm never going to align with you. Saves from beatdown once. Maybe we're not so different, you and I.
But yeah, from like the backstage promo, with Stat getting confronted by Yuta, and then Marina giving her like the fuck you doing here? And then Mox kind of giving her those words. It's like an oddball tag team with Stat and Marina through the Death Riders would be a killer tag team as well. Whether they like actually like each other or not.
Agreed. Great point. I think. Yeah, because what this feels like is like two singles programs that are kind of being put together into this match.
Mm.
You know, Stat Willow, and we got Thunder Athena. Although Athena did just pin Thunder last week. In the All-Star tag.
Yeah, could see like a mirror on the other side of that for this match, possibly.
Taz, I like these quick moves from Thunder Rosa. Probably knowing she's not going to get the pin, but able to change the trajectory of the match.
Absolutely, and get momentum towards your offense, slow somebody down. Went for some sort of a gut wrench there on Athena, but Athena lowered a base and shut down the attempt by Rosa.
Ooh.
And these big shoulders from the Ring of Honor women's.
Oh, the back roll. I thought she was going to do a backflip. Oh my gosh, she got some speed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. You know, that is rough when you hit that steel post. Good toughness by Athena.
And Athena is Taz nearly undefeated in Ring of Honor for the greater part of almost 3 years now.
It's amazing. That's unbelievable.
And just not facing light competition either, facing the best of the best.
Boy. Careful with these cross. Well, actually, forearms, whatever you want to call them. Forearms, cross arms. To Athena, because she's going to throw that out there. Right back at you tenfold. Again, might I reference Jody Threat. The main's looking like it's going to be Hangman versus Beast Mortos. Not sure exactly why, but I'm here for it.
I assume we're going to get something post-match, if that's the case. I mean, that is the case at this point, I suppose, but...
Oh, Josh Alexander. Okay. I'll take it.
All right. Cool. I like that. Ibushi Okada, dude. Oh my god.
This is happening. That's actually a thing.
There's a logo for it.
It's a graphic. The graphic isn't fan made. It's a real graphic. It really is insane. Also, not me just now realizing that the thumbnail says El Paso, Texas.
Oh, does it actually?
It says El Paso, Texas. Yep.
That's hilarious.
Dynamite 300 next week. Ooh, yeah. That's next week. Wow, that came so fast.
Yeah, right. So, is Collision 100 next Saturday?
Yes, it's going to be taped. It's going to be taped, but yeah.
Okay.
I think it should be on Saturday, which sucks because that means it's going to crosswire with MLP Resurrection, which is happening on that Saturday.
Oh, gotcha. But then the following weekend, that's all in weekend, right?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Oh no. Yep, I was like, wow. And y'all, the thing is, like, that seems like that doesn't really matter, but that actually does affect the algorithm. When the info doesn't match, then you're trying to put out info like that. I somehow never get spoilers for Collision. Big same. I'm so happy for it. I feel like I've done a good job of curating my social media experience in that regard.
Yeah, same here, because, like, it does get taped pretty often behind Dynamite, but I never really get anything from it either.
Jamie doesn't get anything wrong from me.
Then again, I try to stay off social media these days, so...
Yep, I feel that. I'm trying to apologize, Stat. Stat, Yep, no, I'm overlooking things. Oh.
Oh.
Yes, Statlander trying to hit a moving target instead. The simplest answer, the most effective one, but Athena.
Oh, okay, Athena. I thought they were about to double team her, and no.
Willow spikes Athena. 1, 2, Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, I don't really want to see Jamie in WWE. She's with the new haircut. She's already getting Becky Lynch flack.
Yeah,
And I don't think that works with what she's doing at the moment.
Yeah, no.
And I wouldn't want to see her to go to NXT because she's such like a top talent in my opinion. Like I love one of my favorite women's world champions in AEW.
Yep. No, Jamie Hayter is probably my favorite women's star on the roster.
Yeah, and that's not to take away from like Mariah May or Blake Monroe, but like Jamie she doesn't scream NXT to me.
Yeah, no, I'd rather have Tammy go. Yeah, exactly, and also contract situation at least till 2020. The earliest it could probably be is this summer. I was hearing SRS discuss this. He was purely speculating. This is not fact or anything. He was just theorizing. But yeah, he was saying that theoretically the earliest it could possibly be up is even like this summer or fall because she signed in summer of 21. But that's if she signed a 3-year deal and plus any injury time taken off, which is like about a year. And then if she signed a 5-year deal, that puts her up to 2026 plus injury time. So at the very least, we wouldn't be seeing her leave without being released this year unless the injury time was not added on and it was indeed just a 3-year deal.
You heard it here first, folks. Avi Devin speculates.
No, this is literally like, this is regurgitated speculation, y'all. Like, literally. Look into this yourself if you're more curious about the info at this point.
Oh,
what are you
Yuta
doing,
in the ring.
Yuta? Bro really went for it. I mean, no DQ, I guess.
The pounce!
Period. Jamie, I hope she's going to go again ASAP. Yeah, apparently something is worked up again now, which is really rough. Oh, Saturday
Night Fever.
Wow.
3, there it is. Oh,
and now watch Willow start at number 2.
Interesting. So this is where that's heading.
Statlander gets it. Yup. But distraction, yep. There was some Death Rider antics in the women's division. Honestly, I can appreciate the Death Rider's reach to get to the women's division a bit. Get your ass back there. Get your ass back there. I can't believe you.
You did good, kid. Now get out.
These matches, the one who gets pinned or submitted should get the 21 spot. They get that. You see, that's rough. I'd almost rather just take my chances in getting randomized into the match. You know?
Not if my bad yapples have anything to say about it.
What? Okay. That's right. We were kind of building to this. Well, then don't let yourself get pinned or submitted. But I'm saying it's unfair to lock literally anybody into that because it's like so the idea is like I'd rather just take my chances in getting a spot in the match at all, and that spot being like 14 instead of being guaranteed 21. Because guaranteed 21 is pretty much it. Yeah, it's almost guaranteed to not be in the match.
Yeah, it's like a good thing and a bad thing depending on how the match itself goes.
You see, I think one way you could have a match get full really quickly is if you had a lot of outside action going on. A fall has to happen inside, you know? And if you just have it to be like where three or four people are looming around the ring and everybody else is on the fritz and everybody else is all over the place fighting, and then you can have those 4 people keeping the match going in a way, eventually have other people cycle in. Eventually, people will come back to the ring so you can see the mass of people. But I really would like to see all 21 in a match at some point.
Yeah. Eric, Kris Statlander won.
Just why is this? Yeah, I'm kind of with you. Something tells me that it has to do with whatever happens after the match. Gauntlet is so cool. You also clearly have green gems on them or something.
Oh, could you not tell? through the green screen.
Yep.
And if no one's ever caught on yet, tattoo as well.
Dude, look at this shit. I was gonna say, we can't own all the death rushes. She's not in the group yet, okay? And just you wait. Like, just full on evil villain. Yeah, I'm running over to the draft pool right now. Not even the draft pool. Let me go see if it's in somebody's faction. My goodness. Yep, Dara's got her. Dang it. Darn you, Dara! Sorry,
You fooled my plans.
I'm sorry, I'm in a zany mood tonight. Dynamite flew by fast. It really has. I looked up and saw that it was like Q2. A few minutes ago, I was like, wow. How did we get here so fast?
Shit. I can do the thing.
Careful, my man. It's just a recap. Oh, my God.
Guys, I'm here with FTR and Stokely.
It's totally green.
You guys normally run in a pretty tight circle of
oh my God.
Come out and what's going on with these guys now?
Next week's gonna be wild. No, take it off. Take it off. It's fucking with me. It's so distracting. Wait. That when the Gauntlet, yeah.
To solve this problem. I mean, I said good old-fashioned vandalism, but
that's a way to course that. That's it. I see what you're saying. That was so funny.
I've had that planned for hours, and I'm like, I hope the Outrunners are on the show at some point tonight. And I knew it wasn't gonna show up.
We just meet in the ring so we can clear the air. FTR wants to see where things are, and then we can all get on the same page. What about that? Top guys out.
Well said by Big Stoke.
Got you, Jesse.
Better be very careful. Collision tomorrow night. Getting in the ring for a quote-unquote conversation with FTR. Yeah, you gotta be careful with FTR.
No, Ben, I don't think that. I think that's a very tired narrative that people will try to spin. It's either people who dislike Mercedes, or it's either people who dislike Mercedes, bitter punk fans, specifically bitter punk fans, I want to clarify. Or people who hate AEW. I see, retracted message. Okay, bye. Wait, we're finally getting FTR versus Outrunners. Maybe all. Ooh, that'd be fun. I mean,
It would be a good one.
Part of me feels like that's 0 hour level, but it would really put the Outrunners over to just be on the main card. Period.
Yeah, it would be one of those fun, like, you know, in the middle matches where you kind of need a little bit of a buffer, but like, if you're into them, then you're gonna have some fun as well. But it's not like if you miss it, not a big deal.
FTR going to turn face that. I don't know about that, Mundo. They were kind of that before FTR turned heel. I don't have an effects. Where's the record? Show me your record.
Yeah, I just noticed Hangman didn't have anything attached to his plate. It just said,
he never.
Hangman out of page.
Once he turned heel, he cut off all of it. That's all it did. No upper third.
Have I
no
really
lower
never
third.
noticed that? Huh.
I guess that. I remember it throwing me through a loop. It bothered me because, like, I was like, no, I want information. What is his 2024 record in like October? And I couldn't get it.
I need to know what he's going through.
Right? His upper thirds were always the funniest. What have I missed so far? It's him. It's his upper thirds that gave me the idea to emulate the upper third concept. What have I missed so far? It has been a fun night. We got Kris Statlander as the #1 spot in the women's gauntlet. We got Mark Briscoe as the #1 spot in the men's gauntlet after he rose some tensions with Hurt Syndicate. Hurt Syndicate beat the crap out of Jet Speed.
Yep, Kota beat Trent.
Yeah.
And we got a little Kota Okada face off a little bit at the end.
Yes.
Oh, and the show started off with Monet getting the one up on Tony.
Very specific joke, but I need more just in Claudio segment. Calls Mortos. There's the bar now. Yeah. Oh, he passed the bar because
I'm getting like
so dumb but so fun.
I'm getting like Red Dead Redemption, like searching for like the legendary like creatures in the wild that you face.
Mm-hmm. Why is Mortos
How did you get up that fast?
I think this is Tom, I think this match is spawned off of last week's main event where Mortos teamed with the Death Riders to sub in for Claudio. And I think that it's it's extended to this week, especially after Hangman jumps them all after the match. So that's my connection. Now as to why it's main eventing, I can't imagine why else other than the fact that it's Hangman and we got a segment after the match that's going to make sense of it.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't know if it would still main event. Well, no, it probably would have, I suppose, because Mortos replaced Claudio last Wednesday for the Mexico show. So it is kind of connected to the story, I suppose. And because Claudio wasn't there last time, they're just using Mortos as the placement. Maybe we'll get something with the Death Riders post match.
Yeah. No, I think you're on the money there. Mortos' new mask is so cool, dude.
It is. I am also glad TK convinced them to let Mortos be on the show last week too.
Yes, dude. That's such a great tale. Like the way they made that work. You know, they let bygones be bygones. Because ultimately, based on what I understand, is Mortos did not work the last few dates because he signed with AAA, and that took him out of took away the ability to work those dates for CMLL. But yeah, kind of just like walked out on their last few dates, so I can see why they'd feel that way. But that was also apparently 14 years ago, which also blows my mind because that was 14 years ago? How long have you been wrestling, dude?
Yeah, no, that's true. But like, yeah, the Mexico, they kind of do hold on to those kind of things. So I think the AAA thing with WWE, like, definitely they were like, okay, yeah, Mortos can be on the show. We're not gonna fight that too much.
Mm-hmm. Right. Ew. Well, Good for him, I guess, Tom. I don't know. I don't concern myself with miserable people. I hear you, Ray, but the thing is, yeah, I know.
I won't
don't
get
wanna
into it. Can't stand
Yep,
the dude.
exactly. Yeah, no, moving on. No, I hear
big
you.
time.
I hear you, Ray, but I think the whole idea of the overrun and not just like having an extended show period is for the sake of not having a hard out. You know, they have the fluidity to it. They don't have to like rush the end of a main event to meet time standards, you know? So I think it works better to just like bill it as a 10:05 end time like they used to do with Raw in the 2000s and 2010s, and you know, have the overrun overlap that a little bit, and the network is going to compensate it because this is by far the most popular thing being watched on the cable variant of the network. Outside of sports.
Heavy shots on Mordos. Changes tack, couches the eyes. That's smart. Sometimes you don't have to go punch a punch. Just put your thumb in the guy's eye.
Bro laying in the bunches. Been wrestling since Bro's been in the game 20 years. You see, that's epic. That would explain why he's so crisp.
Yeah, no, that's insane.
Agreed, Dusk. And the thing is, it's not even like he always talks about it, but like it's like such aggressively bad faith stuff.
Yeah, even before. I
Yeah,
really
I'm not
don't
even
want to
gonna-
get into it.
Exactly, we don't need to. Yeah,
Yeah, no, terrible. Clip that, and I don't give a shit. That dude.
no, that's
Come at me, bro.
give him something to vanity search. Literally Dresden, that part. Oh, the catch of the headbutt. Triple A storyline was a trio with Tito fans. Yeah. Wow.
Oh.
Wow, so he signed and. Oh, nice. Duck the smooth ass discus attempts.
Oh.
Nice drop down, but
Double
caught him with
duck.
the lariat. Good shit. Wait, right. So by that my math, and he signed in 2011 and was held down until the middle of the next year before? Was like held under wraps till the middle of the next year? Huh. We'll hear from it. Let's see how that goes.
Trying to get him up for the dead eye. More toast. Using that weight. Throw him up for the power bomb. Nope, slipped out.
Comfortably feed a state fair.
Pop up, sit up,
Nice, he didn't trap that other arm though. And more toast, like
Yeah,
a
it
beast
is.
kicking.
Good
Wait,
call.
what? Hold up. Amanada and Sky. All right, collision's gonna hit. Templario
Brody
be
King.
team-
Whoa.
Templario
Okay.
be teaming with everybody but TJP, whom he holds a tag title with. What is going on? Do you imagine that'd be interesting? I'm not sure if he goes so far as to put a title on him, but he's definitely
I love
created a presence. For
I love
himself
that.
there.
I love that story though of the whether it was something that was just done or like a fan actually just went out of their way, which they are a very passionate crowd, so can totally see it being a real thing. And MJF's, oh my god, I fucking love that. But for MJF's response
so
to be like,
smooth.
that's exactly what I wanted from that. Like, love it.
Yep, exactly. It's like the way he's just like, oh my god, like it was like a dream come true for him.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
for real,
he
stud.
could have got punched in the face and he would still be happy with it.
For real, because he probably knows he could take it. First off, it's just
Oh,
one
for sure.
punch. But also, it's unless dude had like brass knucks on or something, you know. But also, it's like that's the heel he dreams of being.
The thing is, even if he was like,
That's
hit
so
a few times or just dusted one good time, I don't think MJF would be the one to like press the charges. I think it would be the company, because he would be like, nah, that's some storyline shit I need for me to act like a badass.
Right? And then he could be like, the only reason I didn't press charges is blah, 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 blah. You know, like you can
Yeah,
insert insult heel here. but also no, the specifically what I love about that dive is how he stalls. He completes the tope, and then just like 2/3 of the way there, oh shit, let me put a spin on it. Literally, it's so incredible.
It literally makes no sense for a guy with his mass.
Specifically, right? Like, oh.
Ooh, he domed him a bit there.
I think that was the intention. I think that he just didn't get enough of it.
Poison rotted by Hangman.
Hangman.
Discus clothesline. Oh,
I was not.
Buckshot.
I was so not ready, but oh my god, no, Mundo, you're right. Mercedes does do that little like head spike thing, and then there it comes.
Buckshot.
Damn, he was just a little too far back, but that's fine. Great crane work for the finish.
Dude, that was a great finish.
I was so not ready for the. First off, Mortos, everybody. He just based a heavyweight motherfucker and made that Poison Rana look like $1 million.
Give him a singles title run at some point. That dude is something else. Oh, lights out.
Oh. Maybe too much in my mind. Top rope, the outside moves. So this is the aliens. Yeah, Riga, I was just thinking the same thing, especially because he immediately grabbed at his leg before he even rolled back.
I've been saying that since day one. Hangman needs to save that moonsault to the outside for the big matches. He's too big of a guy to be doing that every match. Oh, lights out, Bucks with the BT trigger.
Ooh.
I guess.
Oh, wait.
Comes the Dev Riders.
This feels almost like the Death Riders are on some show us you're really not working with them shit, because if you're looking at it from their perspective, it's looking kind of fishy, especially when the Bucks outright on screen are like, we try to set it up so you could win the title.
Yeah, I forget if it was Ollie or Luke from Wrestle Talk. They're like, it just seems like the Bucks haven't fully like thought this through.
No, you're not wrong. And to be fair, I would kind of appreciate it if that was actually the case in story, because you tell the story. Not everything in a story. I feel like you can often fall into this trap where everything feels preconceived to some degree, when how people act is often erratic, spontaneous in the moment, and that's a lot harder to write organically. So when you have characters being indecisive, when you have characters, having incomplete plans, and especially not bringing too much attention to it, that's quality storytelling.
Oh, yes, I absolutely agree with that.
I went to third place awards for one of my heel tattoos at Expo this week. Yo, Hippo getting the victories. Mother buggers.
Hell yeah, Hippo, that's awesome. Love that.
What's called about security? I mean, they do have the authority to do that.
Oh, spray. Oh, spray.
I'm waiting for it.
3, 2, 1. Oh, no.
Oh, here comes the ops.
Speaking of ops, have we not seen Hook since...
Double or Nothing? Correct.
Yeah.
And it's got me nervous, because he's one I really don't want AEW to lose.
No, me either. Because he's got a perfectly well built-in storyline for him to be added into this. Here comes Ospreay.
The way that crane work fucked with me, because for some reason I thought it was Hook just now, and I was like, speaking of.
No, that's not an orange sweatshirt with Kenny on it. Or is that foreshadowing as well?
Hook is still shaking off concussion. Oh, okay. Bet. All right.
Okay, gotcha.
I really hope he ends up okay.
I mean, not that makes me feel better about him not being around, but storyline wise, just not being involved, because I would hate to see him kind of get faded out of AEW, because I do really like him as an AEW star.
Yeah. Hangman. Definitely gonna have to learn a lesson from this, but sure enough, the only one not here, Swerve.
I was gonna say Swerve, yep.
Jon Moxley has vowed to run Hangman Adam Page out of the sport of professional wrestling and perhaps has come one step closer here tonight.
Dude, but once we get that Swerve save, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna have to mute my mic when that happens.
No, that's part of the experience, dog. If anybody has been here for a while, then they should know by now through me that they need to have their audio on watch at all times.
I'll do my best to back up.
See, I'm more concerned about my own household than I am waking up, messing with anybody here in the stream. He got suspended. And okay, I didn't hear anything about that, but I'll look into that. There was a crazy, yeah. Definitely, Ospreay's gonna get involved all the way throughout this. He made it clear he is going to pretty much walk Hangman to the title. Agreed. This was a great show. Sorry we weren't as focused on it as normal. I've not been around much, so I think me and why we're also kind of using the stream to catch up low key.
Yeah, no, BTS, we haven't been able to like catch up in a couple days, and we got in a little bit late, so I think that's why we goofed around a bit tonight.
Yeah, it was
more than usual.
Yeah, this was a very collision-y Dynamite on our behalf.
Was.
Yes. So, but for actual collision vibes, do tune in tomorrow. The stream is not scheduled, but it will be. Keep those notifications on so you never miss it, or you don't miss it, especially tomorrow. Do also leave a thumbs up if you could be so kind. It helps us out. Mundo. ROH Global Wars. Not sure how that's gonna work. Maybe we'll do a watch party after Collision on the server, but I don't think we're gonna do a watch along to it, mainly because it's just not gonna work out with the schedule very well. So yes, Collision it is. Rewinds, for those of you who missed it on Tuesday, coming in on Saturday. I'm not sure if we're gonna still do Revolution on Sunday. We're gonna figure out how we work that out. But do stay posted. I'll let y'all know. But yes, y'all. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. Don't you worry, Jesse. It's all right, man. I like life. Like you're the one who's usually showing up for like the New Japan streams, but man, alongside Dusk and stuff. But like over here in the States, that's an incredibly hard thing to do. You know?
No, for real. Props to you for that.
There's also New Japan. Yes, there is Dusk. Thank you for reminding me. Over on WM Plus, the channel is posted in the chat and in the description below. So do tune in for night 6 of the Soul Tournament. Well, Soul Tour. But yes. If I just set my alarm, yo, that's epic, dude. Thank you so much.
There you go. But yes, follow all the channels that WM Network. Where we do some light gaming from time to time, just for vibes, just to hang out and shoot the shit and just have some fun. Like and subscribe to all the channels.
Yes, there are 3.
Join the Discord.
Their events by rolling dice. It really does seem like that, Jesse, because it's like one show will start at 5 a.m., then the next one will be 6, then the next one will be 4:30, the next one will be 2, then we're back to 5. Like, bro, make it up. Make up your mind. Alrighty, you'll be there. Hell yeah, I love to see it. Alrighty, that's all from us, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out. Until next time, take care and happy wrestling.
Peace.